Hello and welcome back to another video with me, Ellen, and thank you so much for joining. And I'm feeling a little bit tight, a little bit sticky, and a little bit knotty today. So I would love this practice, this flow, to just be a time to unknot, a time to untangle, which most of the time on the mat we are going through that process. But yeah, that's just going to be at the forefront of our mind today for this practice, just to get juicy into the body. And we're going to begin in a seat. You can just come to a cross-legged seat. Maybe you'd prefer to sit on your shins, and that's all good as well. If you want to place a block under your seat or a cushion under your seat, that is also all good. And we just ground in together. You can place your hands down onto your thighs. Spread the fingers out slightly. Palms press to thighs. The shoulders drop down. And you can close down the eyes. But if that doesn't feel comfortable or right, then that is totally okay, and you can just take a lowered gaze, a soft gaze down in front of you. And we just take these first few moments to settle, to land and station ourselves right here. Plugging the sit bones into the mat, into the earth. Perhaps imagining that you literally have roots coming out from underneath you, plugging you and anchoring you into this space. And the crown of the head draws up towards the sky, like there's an invisible string drawing the crown of the head taller, and maybe you grow just a tiny bit taller. And as you lift slightly up, the heart slightly lifts and the chest opens, and we sit tall and proud. Taking your left hand to the center of your chest, your heart space, your right hand to your belly. Just breathe. These long, slow, deep breaths. And just noticing that when you sit with the breath and you focus on the breath, even for a millisecond, suddenly you're here. You're in this practice, you're in this room, in this space. And everything else just fades away into the background. Simply when you focus on your breath. It's like presence rises up in front of you. And this sense of relief, perhaps calmness or peace just ascends, and it might be really subtle. We'll take an inhale here together. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Another moment. Let the sigh soften you, the muscles in the face. And you can keep the eyes closed. You can open the eyes slightly. We take the left hand down towards the mat. The right hand comes to the back of the head and we draw that right elbow up to the sky. So it's like a side bend. Breathing into the right side of the body as that right elbow draws up, up, up. Plugging that right sit bone down into the mat. Nice. We take an inhale here. Exhale, draw that right elbow forward and down towards the left knee. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. This time, unhook the hand, walking your fingertips forward. So you're tenting the fingertips. We inhale, we open through the heart. Exhale, we ripple down. Inhale, draw up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we soften. Nice. Inhale, rise. Take that right hand down beside you. Uncross the legs the other way, so take the other leg in front. Take the left hand to the back of the head, the top of the neck. We inhale, draw that left elbow up to the sky, and this slight bending over towards the right side. So we send our breath up and down the left side of the body. And just notice if there's a gripping through the jaw, a frowning through the forehead. Just let it soften. Release. We take an inhale, we reach. Exhale, draw that left elbow down to the right knee. Nice. Inhale, we draw up. Exhale, down. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, walk the fingertips forward. So you're tenting your fingertips. Gaze lifts, heart lifts. Inhale. Exhale, we fold. So you're breathing into the lower back, into the backs of the hips. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale one more time, like a wave. Exhale, fold down. Nice. Inhale, ripple back up, slightly roll over the knees and make your way to your tabletop, setting yourself up with care, consideration. You can have the toes tucked, you can have the feet flat to the mat. We drop the belly, we lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, round through the spine. Maybe there's a gentle sway side to side all the way through this motion. So inhale, we drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, round through the spine. Maybe closing down the eyes, just drop into body. Let yourself move. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, we round. Nice. And now a couple moments here to just do what you want to do, to mess it up a little bit, to take sways, to take circles. Perhaps you stay through our regular cat-cow, flossing through the spine. Maybe you flip the wrists over. Maybe you turn the toes over. Just these spinal rolls, spinal waves rippling through this whole process of untangling, de-knotting the body, noticing any spots of tightness, of tension. Nice. We'll take an inhale. Exhale draws us back to center. And the inhale rises the hips up and back. It's a downward facing dog. The exhale is a landing through. Beautiful. And maybe there's stillness here. Maybe there's a subtle sway side to side. I would recommend taking a bend through the knees, like you're trying to get your tummy to touch your thighs and let the crown of the head drop down. This elongation through the spine is what we're looking for here. And on the inhale, we peel the right leg up to the sky. It's a three-legged dog. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, you're here. Exhale, right foot through between the hands. Drop that left knee down. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, the heart lifts, the gaze draws up. Exhale, it's a half split. Send the hips back. Inhale, forward, gaze lifts, collarbones widen. Exhale, half. One more. Inhale, draw forward. Exhale, half splits. Really anchoring that right heel deep into the mat, into the earth. And it deepens sensation for me as soon as I do that. And you're breathing up and down the back of the right leg, flexing through the right foot, softening through the face. Inhale here. Exhale, plant that right foot down. Keep the left hand where it is, maybe on your fingertips. Inhale, draw the right arm forward, up and back. Take the right hand towards the lower back. The fingertips are facing down. That right knee is facing forward and we're just rolling that right shoulder back in space. Big revolve through the spine. Breathe. We take an inhale. Exhale, draw that right hand forward, up and back. Take the left knee off the mat, frame the right foot, inhale. Exhale, it's a downward facing dog. Take a moment here, inhale. Exhale. Just notice how the right side feels in comparison to the left. Nice. Inhale, reaches the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. We stay for the exhale, reach back. Inhale, you're here. Exhale, take that left foot through between your hands. Drop the right knee down. You're on your fingertips. Inhale, hips lower and the heart lifts. Exhale, it's a half splits. Inhale, come forward, hips lower, heart lifts. Exhale, half splits. Nice. One more time. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, take it back. Really ground that left heel down into the earth. Breathing into the back of left hamstring. And this can feel knotty. This can feel sticky. Send your breath there. Lengthen through the back of the head. Lengthen through the spine. Nice. On your next inhale, draw forward. Plug left foot down. Right fingertips stay where they are. Inhale, left arm forward, up and back. Take it to the base of the spine. Fingertips face down. And roll that left shoulder up and back in space. Take the gaze back behind you. This big opening through the chest. And you can feel it on the front of that right hip flexor as well. Soften. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, left arm comes forward, frames the left foot. We take an inhale, right knee off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, take it forward to a hovering tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Inhale, hover. Exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, hover, stay. Draw the heels of the hands towards the knees. Draw the belly button to the spine. Gaze between the thumbs. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew, nice. Coming up onto your tiptoes now. Plug the hands into the mat. Baby steps towards your hands at the top of the mat. Take your time. There's no rush. Beautiful. Inhale, it's a halfway lift. Find length, find space. Exhale, fold, and we stay. Let the arms hang heavy. Maybe catch hold of opposite elbows. Feet are hip width apart, maybe even wider, and have a generous bend through the knees. And just let the heavy mind, the heavy head hang. Any sounds, any sighs are welcome. Nice. And you can draw your feet hip width apart and just taking your time to unravel all the way up to standing. Take your time, take your time. Rolling through the whole of the back body. We roll the shoulders up and back when we arrive. We draw the arms up to the sky, gaze to your hands. Exhale, take the prayer down to heart center. Hands by your side, Tadasana. Inhale here together. Exhale here together, drop deeper. Spread your toes out on the mat. Ground through the four corners of your feet. Close down the eyes, just take a moment. Notice how it feels to stand here, tall, proud at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms go to the sky, gaze lifts. Exhale, we dive it back down, forward fold. Inhale, it's a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to your high plank. Take a moment, we inhale here together, draw the weight forward. Exhale, drop the knees down. Chin in the chest, slowly draw down, hug elbows in. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Let's take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Just let the breath move. As you stop in stillness, exhale. Inhale, head hangs. Exhale, tailbone draws up and back. Gaze to your hands, walk, step, jump, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, it's a halfway lift. Exhale, it's a refold. Inhale, root to rise, reach your prayer up to the sky, gaze to thumbs, grow tall. Exhale, dive it down to the mat. Nice. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back. Maybe you want to jump back. Take it through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or high to low plank. Inhale is cobra or upward facing dog. Open the heart. Ooh, big click. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 2 breaths here. It's an inhale. Exhale, you're here. Maybe close the eyes. Inhale, feel. Exhale, listen. Final time, look to the top of the mat. Walk, step, jump, make your way there. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach your prayer up to the sky. Grow tall, reach higher. Exhale, we dive. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold, plant the palms. Step back, maybe jump back. Take it through your vinyasa. Take your time. Savor the moment. Enjoy the movement. Open the heart. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, it's a downward facing dog. Nice. Releasing breath. Inhale, we're here. Exhale, let it go. Nice. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, we stay. Inhale, reach a bit higher. Press through the palms. Exhale, step that right foot through between your hands. Keep that left knee off the mat this time. Inhale, drop the hips. Open through the heart. Exhale, it's like a pyramid. We straighten through that front leg. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, we stay. Draw that left hip forward, the right hip back. Let the crown of the head drop down as you send this breath to untangle the back of that right leg. One more inhale. Exhale, plug the right foot down, standing splits. Take your hands slightly forward, fly the left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, drop down. Maybe you can separate the toes on that left foot. Imagine a beam of light coming out the ball of the foot. Nice. We take an inhale. Exhale, drop that left foot down to the mat. Left toes down. It's a high lunge as we peel the arms up to the sky. Inhale, let's straighten through the legs. Exhale, bend that front knee, cactus the arms. We stay. Inhale. Exhale. Interlace the hands behind the back. Draw that interlace away from you. Peel the heart open. Big opening through the chest. Hold. Breathe. Gaze is forward. Inhale, you've got it. Exhale, take that left hand down towards the mat. Drop that back knee down. Inhale, reach that right arm forward, up and back. You can take the hand to the sacrum. Maybe that right hand catches hold of the back foot and you draw the foot in towards the bottom. That front right foot still faces forward. And it's this opening through the shoulder, through the heart. Revolve the right shoulder back. Breathe into the left quad. Really nice. Soften through the face. We take an inhale. Nice. Exhale, release the hand down. Inhale, fly that right leg back behind you. Press through the palms. We're in this tabletop with the right leg behind us. Reach that left hand forward. We hold. Belly button up to spine. Kick through the foot. Reach through the fingers. Nice. Maybe you kick that left hand back and catch hold of the right foot. Maybe you stay in that elongated position and it's wobbly. I'm shaking all over the place. We take an inhale, kick, reach. Exhale, left hand comes back down. Curl the left toes under. Peel that right leg up to the sky. It's a three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip in the sky. Yawn into that right side of the body. Flex, point through that right foot. We take an inhale here. Exhale, right knee, shin, ankle behind the wrist. It's for our pigeon. Send that left knee further back. Find length through the left leg. You're on your fingertips. Heart lifts, gaze lifts. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you lift the arms up to the sky. Big reach. Inhale. Exhale, we fold over that right leg. Keeping that right foot nice and flexed. Drawing yourself down to a depth that works for you. We haven't worked into that right hip crazy amount so far in this practice, so it might feel quite tender, quite tight, and that's okay. Maybe a sway side to side here eases that perhaps discomfort that's rising up. Breathing into the right hip, softening the body down. Really nice. Couple more breaths here. Let the eyes close. Let this sense of ease descend. Nice. On your next inhale, draw yourself up onto your palms. Take your time, curl under the left toes, hips up and back. Oh, it's a downward facing dog. Nice. We ripple forward to your high plank. You can stay or dip the hips down, open the heart into your up dog. Inhale. I love doing this. Exhale, it's a down dog. Let's do one more. Inhale, ripple it forward. Stay in high plank or lower the hips, hover them up dog, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Take a moment. Maybe a sigh. Notice how that right side feels in comparison to the left. Maybe that left side still feels a bit knotty, a bit stuck. And that's okay. We're going on to it now. On the inhale, reach the left leg up to the sky, three-legged. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach a bit higher, press through palms. Exhale, step that left foot through between your hands. It's a runner's lunge, right knee is off the mat. Inhale, we dip the hips and open through the heart, gaze left. Exhale, it's like a pyramid, straighten both legs. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful, inhale. Exhale, and we stay. Draw that left hip energetically back, the right hip forward, and you can stay on the ball of the back foot. Maybe you want to flex through the front foot. Let the head hang heavy. Breathe into the back of the left leg. Like your breath is just combing through the knots, the stuff, the gunk. Nice. On an inhale, it's a halfway lift. Plant the left foot all the way down, standing splits. Fly that right leg up to the sky. Inhale, a little halfway lift. Exhale, crown of the head drops down. Really engage through that right foot and the right toes. Make this whole body experience. Crown of the head drops down as the right leg rises. One more inhale. Exhale, high lunge. Drop the right toes down to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, straighten both through both legs. Exhale, bend the front knee. Catch as the arms, heart opens. Maybe you lift the eyes slightly and it's big and bold and proud. Interlace your hands behind your back, maybe one finger along, and draw that interlace away from the body, cracking open through the heart space, knitting the shoulder blades together. Maybe we smile for a beat. We take an inhale. Exhale, right hand descends down. Right knee descends down. Reach the left arm forward, up and back. Hand can come to the sacrum. Maybe left hand catches hold of the right foot. And you're in this quad stretch as you draw the right foot in towards the bottom, as you also revolve that left shoulder up and round, and the gaze can go back. So much going on here. Soften through the face. Breathe into what you can feel, and just let yourself be. One more inhale, you've got it. Exhale, reach that left arm forward, up and back. Nice. Keep that right shin down on the mat as you fly the left leg back, so we're in this one-legged tabletop, and that right arm flies forward. Flex through the left foot like you're kicking into my hand. Reach the right fingertips forward. Belly button up to spine, draw up and out of the joints. Inhale, you can stay. Maybe bend that back knee. The hand comes around to catch the foot, and you open up through the heart and through the chest, and you make it as big as you can, and you breathe into the space, and you let the shakes come. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand plugs down, right toes curl under, big lift, left leg up to the sky. It's a three-legged dog. On the inhale, the exhale bends the knee, opens up through that left hip. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee, shin and ankle come behind the wrists. It's our pigeon. And you send that right knee back and further back. You come up onto your fingertips. And there's a slight buoyancy here. As the heart lifts, the gaze lifts. Maybe you want to reach the hands off of the mat. It's an inhale. Exhale, we fold. over that front left leg. You can flex through the left foot. It slightly intensifies that stretch for me, keeping that left foot active. And you can fold down and breathe. Go to a depth that serves you on this side. And it might feel totally different to the other side, and that's okay, because we're all completely asymmetrical. So just meet this side, a new side. Maybe a pillow, a bolster, blocks holding you up underneath your arms. Send every exhale into that left hip. Soften behind the eyes. And let this softness just cascade through the whole of the physical body. Couple more moments here. We take an inhale. We take an exhale. Nice. Inhale, slowly. Draws you up onto your palms. Curl that right foot under, right toes under. Downward facing dog. Peel the hips up and back. Nice. We inhale, ripple it forward to a high plank. You can stay or take it to an up dog. Inhale, open the heart. Squeeze the glutes. Chest shines. Exhale, down dog. One more of those. Inhale, forward to your up dog. You stay in your high plank rather, or come forward to your up dog. Inhale, enjoying it too much. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. Let's release the breath. Inhale here. Exhale, sigh it out. We'll take a blubbering through the lips. Inhale here. Exhale, blubber the lips. Let the head hang heavy. Take a moment. Feel, notice energy, prana rising, rippling through the body. Nice. And then walking your hands back towards your feet at the back of the mat. You can take your feet together or keep them hip width apart. We're uncurling all the way up to standing. Take your time. The shoulders roll up and back. The arms reach up to the sky on an inhale. The exhale descends into our chair. Weight into your heels, like you can take all 10 toes off of the mat. And this tailbone is tucking underneath, the ribs knit together, and it's active. Spark the fingertips forward, gaze is forward, chest is slightly open. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, send the arms back behind you as you come onto your tippy toes. It's like this flying chair. Maybe the gaze goes down. And it's wobbly because we're balancing. So let the wobbles happen, let them be. Breathe. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, plant the heels down. Draw that left knee up in towards the chest. And take the sole of the left foot to the inside of that right thigh. Shin, ankle, it's a tree. Pressing the sole of the foot onto the thigh or the shin. And the thigh back into the foot. Hands to prayer. Nice. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, figure four. Outside edge of left foot onto that right thigh. Descend down like you're sinking into that chair pose again. Weight into that right heel. The chest can draw forward. And it's when you hit that sweet spot, when you can feel the left hip talking to you, that you've made it. And we stay and we breathe into that left hip. We take an inhale. Exhale, draw up. Inhale, extend the left leg for a moment. Exhale, left foot comes back down, chair pose. Nice. Inhale, right knee into the chest, hands to prayer. Find your tree. Kick that left leg into the foot and the foot into the leg and zip up through center. Imagine that string on the crown of the head again, drawing the crown of the head up to the sky as we externally rotate that right hip. Inhale. Exhale, figure four. Outside edge of right foot onto the left thigh and we sink down. Gaze slightly forward. Breathe into that right hip. This process of untangling, deknotting, using the breath to work into the physical body. One more inhale. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, extend the right leg just for a beat. You've got it. Exhale, right foot next to left chair. Inhale. Exhale, we fold. Take the feet nice and wide and take your peace fingers round the big toes. We inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, we fold down. Let the head hang heavy. There can be a softening through the knees. And just breathe into the backs of the legs. Breathe into the lower back, the sacrum. Let the head hang. Let it all go. On your next inhale, release the bind. Walk it back forward to a downward facing dog. Then inhale to a high plank. You can lower the knees. We're lowering to the mat in 3, in 2, in 1. Nice. Coming into this shoulder stretch now. So you take the right arm out like this long line to the right side. Come onto your fingertips on the left side. Roll onto the right ear, the right side of the body. And you can stay here. Maybe take that left foot behind you and slightly leveraging yourself over towards that right side. And it's working into the right shoulder. Go gentle, go easy on your body. Breathe. Soften through the face. Inhale. Exhale, release. Come back out. Take it slowly. And just let the hands both come by your side. Maybe one cheek down to the mat. A sigh. And just notice how that right side feels in comparison to the left. That right shoulder, the right arm. Nice. And then taking the left arm out, long. Taking yourself onto your fingertips of the right hand. Left cheek down, left ear down. You roll onto that left side. And you can stay here, maybe kicking that right leg behind you and slightly using the foot and the right hand to leverage yourself over towards that left shoulder. Soften, breathe. And it's a big opening across the chest and the shoulders, so really go gentle. We hold so much worry and stress and concern in this space. And so it can get tight and constricted very easily, so go gentle. One more inhale. Exhale, draw yourself back to center. Maybe turning the other cheek down to the mat. Hands come by your side, let it go. Feel, listen, notice. Nice. And then drawing the forehead back down to the earth, we interlace the hands behind our back like we did in our high lunge. Draw the chest and the heart away from the mat and send that interlace up and back behind you. And the legs can be really strong down into the mat, and this is perfect. You can stay here. If you really want to lift the legs, you want to go for this full locust variation, then you can go for it. But keeping the legs planted into the mat is really nice and can be actually kind of more of a heart opener. So go where you want to go. Breathe into the heart, into the chest, maybe a smile for an inhale. Exhale, release. Let it go. Nice, get heavy. Draw your hands now underneath your shoulders. And inhale is a little halfway lift. Exhale, we take it back to a child's pose. Take the knees together and take your hands to cup your feet. Take the forehead down to the earth or down to a block or a cushion. And just curl into this little ball. Maybe massaging that forehead side to side. Breathing into the whole of the back body. Breathing into the lower lobes of the lungs. One more inhale. Exhale here, soften. Nice. On your next inhale, draw yourself back up to a seat. Take your time, roll the shoulders back, take the arms wide, nice, and take that right hand up and over so the right elbow is pointing up to the sky, and then you take the left hand, turning the left palm away from you. Maybe you catch clothing, maybe you take a bind with the hands behind the back, and you can slightly push the back of the head into the arms, and you're breathing into that right side. Breathing into the underside of the right arm. Again, opening into the shoulder, the chest, the neck. We take an inhale here. Exhale, release. Take the arms wide and just feel and notice with the arms wide, this tingling of energy down the right side and this like unknotting of that right arm and the right shoulder. And then reach the left arm up to the sky. Left hand comes between the shoulder blades. The right palm turns away from you. Maybe you take a bind. Maybe you just catch clothing, and that's all good as well. And it's this slight opening of the heart. Make sure you're not kind of rounding too forward in this shape. If you are, I would recommend releasing perhaps the bind that you have. And you can lean the back of the head into that left arm, and you're breathing into the left side. And it's a big rotation through the shoulder. It's a big opening, that underside of the left arm. Soften through the muscles in the face. Breathe. One more inhale. On your exhale, just release the hands. Take the arms wide and then down to your lap. Palms are on the lap. And just take a moment, settle into stillness. Resisting the urge to fidget, to move, to shift. And just let all of that energy land and settle like dust. And you're here, connected to the moment, connected to your body and your breath. It's like we come into alignment with these parts of ourselves that can feel disparate, separate, jumbled. We just zip into this sense of alignment. Self, heart, body, breath. And we find a freedom, a lightness. This untangling, de-knotting. Let's inhale it here together. Exhale, let it go. Nice. And we're going to come into some breath work now, just one round of our Kapalabhati breath. So you reach the fingertips up towards the sky, and it's this sniffing out through the nose. I'll show you like so. So it's like you're sniffing the air out through the nose. So we take an inhale together. Exhale, release the breath. Close the eyes, soften shoulders, soften face. Inhale. Exhale, sniff the air out. And keep it going. You can do it. Spark through the fingers, soften through the face, keep sniffing the air out. And the navel is drawing in and up every time we do it. It's snapping back towards us, and you keep pushing the breath out through the nose. Spread through the fingers like there's lightning bolts coming out your fingertips. The arms are strong. The gaze is forward. The heart is lifted. You can do it. Just a few more moments. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale. Interlace the thumbs above the head. Tuck the chin into the chest. Hold the breath. Tongue presses against the roof of the mouth. Soften through the face. And when you need to, we exhale through the mouth. Backs of your hands to your thighs. Palms face up. And again, just let it go. Let that land. A big shifting of energy within. Nice. And you can just slowly open up your eyes, bring yourself back to the space, and just come onto your bottom for a moment, just to stretch out through the lower body. We'll bring the soles of the feet together, the knees come out wide, just a simple Baddha Konasana, hands to your feet. Inhale here, lengthen. And then exhale, we fold over the legs. And go to a depth that works for you. Maybe elbows to the insides of the thighs as the crown of the head draws forward. Maybe it's more of a rounding through the back and the chin tucks into the chest. Maybe it's a bit of both. Breathing into the hips, the groin again, softening through the muscles in the face. Just let yourself draw inwards, melt forwards, and have this moment to get quiet and to get still. We'll take an inhale here, exhale here. Nice. On your next inhale, draw the heart, the gaze forwards, maybe taking your peace fingers round the big toes and coming into a balance. You can keep the knees bent. Maybe you want to straighten the legs up towards the sky, a little balance here, drawing the navel in and up. We take an inhale, and then exhale, we're dropping those feet back down to the mat. Maybe you keep the bind for fun. Maybe you can do that big move from the balance straight into your forward fold, but I can't. And if you want to release the bind, that's all good. If you want to bend the knees, that's perfect. I have a bend in my knees. We take an inhale here, exhale, we fold. Maybe you've got a toe bind, maybe you don't. Breathing up and down the backs of the legs. Soften through the face. Release any breaths that want to be released out. Inflating the back body with your breath. One more inhale. One more exhale. On your inhale, draw the heart, the gaze forward, and find a seat to close. Taking the backs of your hands to your thighs, palms are facing up. We'll take an inhalation together. Exhale here. We end as we began, like this full circle moment, in a seat, in quiet, in stillness, together. And we just feel, we listen, and we become aware. Perhaps any sense of lightness, more freedom, and expansiveness, physically, mentally, or emotionally, that this process of untangling, of de-knotting, of unbraiding from this tightness we were perhaps feeling has left us with. And it can be subtle, it can be huge, and it can be anywhere in between. But you've done it, you've taken the time, and that's the most important thing. And for that, you can smile. You can bring the hands to prayer at heart center, Anjali Mudra, and you can take the prayer to your third eye space and bow your head to your hands. Thank yourself for getting on the mat, and thank you so much for practicing with me today. Thank you, everyone.